During Donald Trump's time in office, Canada found itself navigating a challenging global landscape. His America First approach led to trade conflicts, diplomatic rifts, and economic uncertainties. However, some countries stood in solidarity with Canada, providing economic, political, and diplomatic support. In this video, we will explore 10 such nations that backed Canada against Trump's policies. Number 1. United States. Support amidst tensions. Despite Trump's aggressive trade tactics, many American lawmakers, industries, and citizens continued to back Canada. The Trump administration imposed tariffs on Canadian steel and aluminum, citing national security reasons, leading Canada to respond with countermeasures. However, numerous U.S. politicians, including both Republicans and Democrats, opposed these tariffs and called for better trade relations. Several U.S. states, particularly those with strong trade ties to Canada, also pushed back against Trump's actions. Leaders from Michigan, New York, and other border states advocated for maintaining economic cooperation. Eventually, despite tensions, the USMCA, United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, replaced NAFTA, ensuring continued economic collaboration. Number 2. Germany, a defender of global cooperation. Under Chancellor Angela Merkel, Germany remained committed to defending international trade and multilateral diplomacy. Merkel and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau shared a mutual vision of free trade, climate action, and global stability. When Trump withdrew from the Paris Climate Agreement, both Germany and Canada reaffirmed their commitment to reducing emissions and promoting sustainability. During the 2018 G7 summit, where Trump clashed with Trudeau, Germany openly supported Canada. Merkel criticized Trump's behavior and emphasized the importance of fair trade. German industries continued their business ties with Canada, strengthening economic relations despite tensions with the U.S. Number 3. France, a diplomatic ally. French President Emmanuel Macron and Justin Trudeau maintained a strong bond, as both leaders advocated for progressive policies. At the 2018 G7 summit, Macron stood by Trudeau when Trump launched verbal attacks on Canada over trade disagreements. France opposed Trump's tariffs on Canadian products and pushed for fair trade policies. Beyond trade, France and Canada collaborated on various global issues, including climate change and human rights. When Trump pulled the U.S. out of the Iran nuclear deal, France and Canada worked together to uphold diplomatic agreements. Their shared commitment to multilateralism kept their relationship strong throughout Trump's presidency. Number 4. Japan, a key economic partner. Japan and Canada reinforced their economic ties after Trump withdrew the U.S. from the Trans-Pacific Partnership, TPP. Both nations played a crucial role in salvaging the deal by forming the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership, CPTPP, allowing trade to continue without U.S. participation. Beyond trade, Japan and Canada worked together on regional security, particularly in the Asia-Pacific. With Trump's policies causing uncertainty in global alliances, Canada and Japan reaffirmed their shared commitment to economic cooperation and security stability. Number 5. Australia, a trusted Commonwealth partner. Canada and Australia share a strong historical bond as Commonwealth nations, and their alliance remained steady throughout Trump's presidency. Both countries advocated for open markets and free trade, opposing Trump's protectionist policies. Although Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison maintained a diplomatic relationship with Trump, Australia continued supporting Canada in global affairs. The two nations aligned on climate action, democratic governance, and economic cooperation, ensuring their partnership remained resilient. Number 6. Mexico, a strategic North American partner. During NAFTA renegotiations, Mexico and Canada worked together to resist Trump's aggressive trade demands. Trump often targeted Mexico with threats of tariffs and border control measures, but Canada and Mexico maintained strong economic ties and diplomatic coordination. Despite Trump's efforts to dismantle NAFTA, the USMCA trade deal preserved essential trade relationships, largely due to Canada and Mexico's joint efforts. Their collaboration ensured economic stability for North America, even amid Trump's unpredictable policies. Number 7. South Korea strengthening trade and diplomacy. South Korea and Canada maintained close ties, particularly as both nations faced challenges in navigating Trump's foreign policies. Trump renegotiated the Korea-US Free Trade Agreement, KORUS, creating economic uncertainty for South Korea. However, Canada and South Korea continued to strengthen their trade relations through the Canada-Korea Free Trade Agreement. Additionally, Canada supported South Korea's diplomatic efforts regarding North Korea, promoting stability in the region. Their cooperation extended beyond trade, reinforcing their shared interests in security and multilateral diplomacy. Number 8. Sweden, a supporter of fair trade and human rights. Sweden and Canada aligned on various global issues including environmental policies, gender equality, and democratic governance. When Trump withdrew from international agreements and imposed trade restrictions, Sweden backed Canada in defending free trade and international cooperation. Swedish businesses continued investing in Canada, ensuring economic stability between the two nations. Additionally, Sweden and Canada work together in multilateral organizations, strengthening their commitment to human rights and sustainability. Number 9. India, a growing economic partner. India and Canada expanded their economic and educational ties during Trump's presidency, reinforcing their bilateral relationship. As Trump's policies created uncertainty in global trade, India and Canada focused on deepening their economic cooperation. Indian businesses increased investments in Canada, and student exchanges between the two nations grew. Diplomatically, India and Canada aligned on global stability and multilateral engagement. Their collaboration in trade and education highlighted India's support for Canada, despite shifting U.S. policies.
Number 10. New Zealand, a reliable Pacific partner. New Zealand and Canada have long shared common values, and their partnership remained strong throughout Trump's presidency. When Trump pulled the U.S. out of the TPP, New Zealand and Canada played key roles in preserving the trade deal, ensuring it continued without American involvement. Additionally, New Zealand and Canada collaborated on environmental policies, indigenous rights, and progressive governance. Their shared commitment to these causes further strengthened their alliance. Throughout Trump's tenure, Canada faced diplomatic and economic challenges due to his policies. However, these 10 countries stood by Canada, offering support in trade, security, and diplomacy. From economic cooperation to climate action, these nations helped Canada navigate an unpredictable geopolitical environment. Despite Trump's America First agenda, Canada's global alliances remain strong, shaping its role on the world stage.